it's really struggling for me to have friends. Yeah, I'm just like hanging out by myself, and it's not really that funny when you're in another country, just all by yourself, and like there's so many things to do, but you're just alone, so it's not really interesting. Hi, my name is Marianne, and I'm from France. And I came to Taiwan because I wanted to go to Asia, and then I had to like decide which country I wanted to go, and also everyone in my university wanted to go to Korea. It was also one of my choice, but since there's too many people that want to go there, I had to like decide for another country, and I had the choice between Japan and Taiwan, so I chose Taiwan.
What is maybe one particular reason why not Japan? Why Taiwan?
Because it's an open country like for the LGBTQ. So yeah, like people are more open-minded, and I think in Japan is more like the culture is more restrictive.
While you were in your country, what did you know about Taiwan?
I didn't know. I thought Taiwan was just a part of like, attached to China. So I thought it was just like a part of China, and then I met some people from Taiwan that explained to me the entire culture and like the food, because it's really interesting.
During your stay here, have you encountered any difficulties?
You're like in a foreign country, so you should adapt to the local culture and everything. But it's really struggling for me to have friends. Yeah, difficulties to make friends with native Taiwanese people, because I think of the language, they don't really, most of them don't really speak English, so it's really difficult to talk with them, because usually I'm just staying alone, because also I live outside campus, so I can't stay with Taiwanese people, and most of my friends is just people that I have in class, so I just like talk to them in class, and then when it's done I just go back home. And also I don't have that much classes. Yeah, I'm just like hanging out by myself, and it's not really that funny when you're in another country, just all by yourself, and like there's so many things to do, but you're just alone, so it's not really interesting. Yeah, I don't speak Chinese yet, so really difficult to order food or to go like outside to do the activities and everything. And also really struggling when you don't have a scooter. You cannot go outside after maybe like, I don't know, 8 p.m. and also the restaurant closed really early here in Hsinchu, so yeah, it's just like, yeah.
Anyone out there and you're open to making friends with foreigners?
Yeah,
yeah.
Friends that can like last a bit longer than a few weeks, that would be really great. Thank you.
Great.
Yeah.
Our Instagram and Facebook links will be in the description below. Anyone who wants to make friends with a beautiful French girl can hit her up. And you said you don't speak Chinese. Are you learning to speak Chinese?
Yeah, I'm taking classes at school, but it's not enough. So it's really difficult to learn a new language. So
yeah, getting a Taiwanese friend will help.
Yeah.
What strikes you first as special or unusual when you arrive in Taiwan?
The trash, like the yellow trash truck. Yeah. That one is.
They call it Lusacha.
Yeah, that one is. It really confused me at first, because I heard the sound and I was like, oh, this is for ice cream, and I really wanted to go, and it's absolutely not for ice cream. So it really confused me. But now when I hear it, I'm like, oh, it reminds me when I first arrived in Taiwan. So it's really like a good memory, even if I know Taiwanese people don't really like it, because it means you have to go bring the trash. Oh, the buildings, the architecture is really different from France. But some buildings are like maybe too much.
Together?
Yeah, they're all together, so there's no like big space with like houses. So the stinky tofu and the century egg, it's really weird, but I know Taiwanese people, they find the cheese really weird from France, so like I think it's the same.
You mean they find the cheese from France weird?
Really smelly, and yeah, so.
And in France, do you guys have any exotic food like this stinky tofu kind of food?
I think for me it's normal, but I would say maybe the snails, like the snails with the butter and the garlic, or maybe the foie gras is like the liver from one kind of bird. They just like we eat that, but so.
Have you eaten that?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What's your favorite Taiwanese food?
Gua bao. Gua bao.
Gua bao.
Gua bao. Like the bread with the meat like inside the pork, with the peanuts. Like, yeah, this one is like my favorite one, and I actually tried it in Paris first, in a really really famous Taiwanese restaurant. So I really liked it.
Have you tried the night market food and all that stuff around?
Yeah, I visited Taiwan already. Like I went to Taipei and Tainan and Kaohsiung, many different cities. So yeah, I tried it and it's pretty cool.
So how is it like living in Taiwan in general as a French girl or as a foreigner?
As a foreigner, I would say a lot of people look at me, mostly grandparents. So it's kind of confusing at first, but then you just get used to it because you just like look different. So no one is gonna do anything, so it's okay. Yeah. But as a girl, I just want to say like as a girl, it's amazing to go outside at night in Taiwan. Like that's really amazing.
What is maybe one or two main cultural differences between Taiwan and France?
It can sound weird, but in France usually you say hi to everyone you see on the street, or you just like smile at them, or like do like the head move. Yeah, in Taiwan you don't do that. So sometimes I just say hi to people and I'm like, oh, that's Taiwanese people. They don't do that. So it's kind of weird. And if I have a problem, if I knew how to speak Chinese, but some people just come to me when they see I'm struggling, for example, with the bus. They just come to me and ask me help, like, do you need help or do you need an advice? And in France, they won't do it. They will just let you do your stuff. So another difference from France to Taiwan is in France, when someone asks me where you're from, that just means like, what is your origin? So usually I would say I'm Portuguese, but in Taiwan, when people ask me where you're from, I have to say I'm from France. And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes people would think like, but you don't really look French. So I have to say I'm also from Portugal, and they think I am from Portugal and from France too, so it's really confusing for them. So I have to explain that it's just my origin, like my blood from Portugal, and I'm born in France. So this is really confusing here.
What's your most awkward moment?
Oh, I have a good one. I was with a friend of mine, and we were going to take back the bus from Taoyuan, so we were going back. And a random lady on the street came to us, and she was like yelling at us and saying like, you need to wear the mask, where's your mask? And we're not in the US, and everything in Chinese, so of course I couldn't understand, but my friend understood everything, and she was like, we're not from the US, and we just took the bus, and the mask wasn't, like, you don't need to wear it. And it was so weird because she didn't want to listen to that, and she just like gave us the mask and we had to wear it. So it was really weird, but yeah, whatever.
If you are to introduce any French culture in Taiwan, what would it be?
Yeah, to be maybe more I wouldn't say open-minded because it's kind of rude, I think, but maybe don't be too shy. Like, go talk to foreigners because we just want that. We just want to talk and make friends. And yeah, in France, even sometimes it can be weird. Usually most people are really open-minded and you can be friends with anyone. So yeah, a bit less shy, I think.
What is one or two things that is different, how people do it in Taiwan and how it is done in France?
Maybe to bring the trash. Like, I'm living into a residency building, so we have the common trash and everyone just bring it down and then like they will bring it outside, or you can go to the truck. But in France we have the really big container and you bring it outside. Like, you have to see what day and you just bring it. So, and also they're really strict for the
like recycling and
recycling and everything.
You mean in France or in Taiwan?
Here in Taiwan. In France we don't really like
just put them.
yeah.
Okay. What do you miss having in France and you don't have it here in Taiwan?
So for the food, the cold cuts, so like the charcuterie, this is like something I miss the most, and also for the cheese, because we have like so many different kind of cheese and sausage and ham and stuff like that. And in Taiwan they also have their own, but it's kind of sweet, which I don't understand. So yeah, I miss that. I also miss the Portuguese food, because I'm Portuguese, and they only have, I think, one restaurant in Taipei, Portuguese Brazilian. So yeah, there's only one in the entire Taiwan. So really confusing me and kind of sad.
Do you have anything else to tell Taiwanese people?
Be friends with foreigner people, please. and don't be shy. Just go talk to them. And I'm open-minded, and I'm pretty sure all the foreigners would just like you to come to talk to us. So
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, and welcome to Taiwan.
thank you.